Alright, Saturday, May 14th, and we are on Little Paw Paw Lake today. Give it a try. And I'm meeting my dad. He's gonna show up here in about half an hour, and fish with him for a little bit. So I'm sure we'll catch lots of little bass, and hopefully we can find some of those bigger ones. I've never really caught a giant here. Biggest one's about 3 pounds, I think, 3.5 pounds. So. A little pawpaw bass, like 12-inch, 13-inch bass. Fish. Like my dad right there. You missed the first fish. Go pick him up. What's that? Yeah, we'll record you. This is my dad. This is right where we are. There's a fish. Maybe. But there are fish in the lake. We've established that. You and Mom didn't. As soon as it landed. Maybe you should try this bait instead. Soon. Yeah. As I was coming up to the spot we're at this morning, there was something chasing something for quite a ways along the surface. Splashing and splashing and chasing, and you could see the wake from the fish chasing something. So I thought for sure I was going to catch a giant when I came over here. There's another one. 3 fish in a row. Jerkbait's hot. Maybe cast it, maybe cast on this side where the fish are. Maybe you're just good luck. You get a fish? You got a fish. Look at you. Apparently they're just on this point. Oh, he got it. 4 casts in a row, dang. Remember those big bedding fish I was talking about? Yeah. This must be them. It was just 1 cast where I didn't catch one in between. Definitely little fish cruising for minnows. One of these is going to be bigger. Or it's the same fish all the time. Yeah, it just swims out there. And we'll see if we can find some a little bit bigger fish than these guys. A little bigger than the ones on the other side, I think, but not much. Not by much. Let's see how much bigger. Okay, maybe the same size. You might catch one of the big ones casting up in those weeds with that thing, and let's hope so. That's the goal anyway, right?
Well, you need to catch one.
Gotta catch one good one. Make your whole day right there. You have a terrible trip, and then all of a sudden you catch that one big fish at somewhere in the day, and you got it. Best day you had ever. Oh, and move. Well, that's a better. Maybe not. You just hooked funny. A little smallmouth for you? Yeah, little smallmouth. I wonder why he hit harder. I must be doing something wrong though, because I've had a couple people say they like this lake and this is one they like to come to because they do pretty good here catching decent fish. I'm like, Little Paw Paw Lake? This one? You catch decent fish out of this lake? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I fished it. I've fished it a lot of years, but today's the day. It really is. I mean, the fish should just about, water temperature is perfect. They should be, big fish should be up spawning right now. So if we're gonna find a big one, today's the day to find a big one, or at least see them in the water. There's a fish. Worm. But they're so, those ones look so little. I don't know. Catch fish, but even that I think is getting a little bit more pressure than it used to. Seemed nice. He's not as nice, but getting better. You're not getting any fish. Why aren't you getting any fish, Dad? I jinxed you. You really don't want to be in camera at all, huh? You're like, I'm not going to catch anything until the camera's off. There's some little black spots. Those are like little crappies swimming around kind of in front of you. I saw a little bass. I'm not seeing a big bass yet. Oh, there's a big bass. You see that? You were right next to the bass we're looking for, right here.
Yeah.
You see him? Let's see if I can catch him while we're right here. Because he was chasing away bluegills. No, he doesn't want my Senko. Right. I think I can catch him. No, this is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's what you do is you switch to a jig and pig or whatever. Well, they're bedding like I predicted, but we can't catch them. There's a big one right there. Just, are you on a bed or are you just cruising? There's not a lot of bass up here, but there are some. Like I said, you can get wrapped up into doing this for the whole day and catch like 3 fish. Try to see if they're spawning up on this shallow sandbar. There's a big bass right in front of me. On a bed, I think. I love fishing for bedding bass like this, but man, you want to be frustrated all day. And it's fun, it's just fun to watch, like more cat and mouse. You're sitting there, you're watching them, you're trying different things, and all of a sudden you get that one moment where they react to it, and you're like, yes! So there are big fish in this lake. We've verified it. Yep. So that just means I'm really not that good. I thought I was getting bites. I think I was just hitting the bottom. If we don't catch anything soon, maybe we'll have to go back and crappie or bluegill fish. It's probably when you're going to catch the big ones, when you're crappie fishing. You got a fish? You found one. Nice. The first one you're going to get in the boat. Fine. To go home with fish smell on your hands finally. Yep. Yeah, there's snapper just went under me, and there's another turtle, little baby turtle down there. You're catching another fish. You're busy with fish. There's one. There's one from near a bed. I don't know if it was on a bed. Probably not this size. He's just one of the annoying ones that the bedding fish are trying to chase away. There's the 5-pounder. Oh, I saw, there's a bigger fish up there. Right. Bite it. bite it. Oh, I nipped at it. I missed it. You see it? See it right down here?
Not worth feeding, huh?
He's not a huge one, but that's 16, 17. I mean, it'd be our biggest fish so far today, but
My bait.
all right, fine, leave you alone. He tried. We'll find another one that we can't catch. Yep, we probably should go back to what we were doing instead of doing this, because this will just frustrate you and eat up all your time. But when you see how big those fish are, you're like, well, if I can just get one of those to bite, then it's worth it. But if you can't get any of them to bite, you should probably change lures or something, you know. We should go back and just try to catch those crappie. What do you got? Oh, where'd you get the big? Oh, it's like another crappie, I think.
Well, that thing works.
Yeah. Said if we had live minnows, you'd be catching those things about every cast. There's a bass sitting right in front of me. Yeah? The crappie we were just talking about, you get a bass. Apparently you're not going to catch anything because that hook's not. Oh, I broke my hook off. There he is. He's right there. Now I see him. See if I can convince you to eat this jig. Come on, I want to catch on to this. Why is that so hard for you to understand? Got him. I did get him. We did something. He's about 3. There, we finally did it. 3.37. Almost 3.5. 19 inches. It might be the biggest fish I've ever caught here. You want to touch it? You want anything, John? Oh, get your hands dirty. On a jig. Oh, I don't know. I was pretty sure the Senko would work. I don't know what happened to all those crappie though. I mean, for a while they were everywhere. You got one? You got one of those crappie? Oh, you got a bass again? Yeah. Trying to find another bedding bass. Let's go to a spot out of the wind over here on this north shore that used to be good. There's a fish. On the jig.
Do you like that crawdad, huh?
Mm-hmm. I really thought, I mean, as much as water temperature is just right, we should have been catching more fish just throughout the day. Like tossing Senkos, even the little ones, I mean, they should have been biting a little better than, oh. I had one up shallow. It looks like another pretty decent one. Oh, will he go over for it? Come on. Got him. He's not big. He's not big, but he's a keeper. He's a little bigger than I think. Nah, he's not that. He's not net worthy.
Not net worthy?
He's hooked in the side of the head. That's why I snagged him. He didn't want it at all. Right in the eyeball. He gave it a good solid look in the eye, and I told him that was a mistake. I don't know if there's another one over there though. That was the one. Oh, there's another one over there. Come on. There we go. That's the bigger one.
Got a net on that guy?
No. Yeah. Long. Don't get off. Don't get off. It's pretty long.
That's a decent one. That's a bigger one than the first one you had.
That was the one that swam over a bit at the first. Good thing we moved. I told you. What a day. Now we got two big ones. Now, look at that. Now it's a trip. Now we can brag about it instead of complaining and whining about how we hadn't caught anything big. No good fish here. 19 and a half. Half an inch longer new PB for this lake. But is he heavier? Yeah, 3.7.
Yeah.
Over 3.5. Couple 3.5 pounders. We're doing all right, Dad.
Yeah.
Get you wet.
Smell like fish when I get back.
Yep. Now, is there any more up shallow? Maybe catch one more big fish today. And then it will be a record-breaking day. I got one. One of them, it's not the big one. You keep trying. There's multiple over there. This is not the giant. Maybe it's the big one that was there, but I think there's better fish to be had than this guy. Because there's some just swimming around up there too. Cast right by its face. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch that one. Not today. We gave it a good college try though. Yeah, you got one there, you snake. Look at you. Well, you wouldn't quit. I tried to ask him to take me in, he wouldn't.